an APA, make sure your font is always 12 points times New Roman, unless told otherwise. But mostly use Times New Roman, font size 12, spacing double space throughout, including references. Margins need to be 1 inch. These are basic things. I believe most of you know how to use Word. Alignment should be left alignment. You don't need to justify your text. Indentation, I had shown you this, how to indent the first line of every paragraph. I think I'd shown you this one, guys, while we were doing the other one. Page numbers, you need to do it at the top right corner of the every page. You can use that. Title page as required. Now the title page, student version, I told you guys it's a title of the paper, which is always written in bold and centered. And then we go to the author's name after giving 2 spaces, and then the institutional affiliation and the course number and name, then the instructor's name or the supervisor's name and the due date or date of submission. All this should be centered and double spaced in the top half of the page. This one I'll share with you so that you guys can see. So basically, after you've known how to do this, now, if you want to do your paper, how do you do it? That is the biggest question. So let's say Lucy said we need to talk about effects of public procurement. So if you are with your laptop, just copy that. Just copy that that topic that Lucy Kimu has given us. I've also sent it back. The effects of public procurement. Now, after you've copied that, go to your Chrome. Let me just share my Chrome so that you guys can see whatever I'm trying to tell you, so that we can know how to get whatever we need to do our work. So if this is your Chrome, now just take the topic, go and paste it there. So you need to get to understand which part of my paper am I going to do? Which part of my paper? I hope you will share this after the meeting. It's important. Yeah, Jane, I'll share it. Don't worry, I will share it. Okay, so now you have to understand which part of my work am I doing. Now, if you are to write an essay on effects of public procurement, we have 3 keywords here. We have the effects, we have public procurement. So if you are to do an introduction, maybe you would start by telling us about effects of, you may start by telling us about public procurement, and it's important. So maybe I can open this one, but don't use this AI overview. So there is that public procurement. So what is the meaning of public procurement? So maybe you can start by saying something like significance of public procurement. So you can see like this article here, Newable, the importance of effective public procurement. This guy has started. Public procurement serves as a crucial instrument for government bodies, enabling them to utilize public resources efficiently and maintain. So maybe I just need to take this one here up to there, then I copy, then I open this I open this. After opening it, sorry, let me allow. After opening it, there is this one here. I hope you guys can see this point here. I hope you guys can see this point here. Yes. So this guy is saying public procurement emerges as a pivotal process through which government authorities and the public sector purchase goods, services, and works from private sector companies. So if I was to write this paper, if I was to write an essay, this would be my starting point in introduction. I would say public procurement stands out as a crucial process through which government authorities and the public sector purchase goods, services, and works from private sector companies. That is an introduction. That is my introduction. So if I was to write critically, then I am supposed to go ahead and find an evidence according to so and so. So let's say now this one here, let me just paste it here. So this one here, I'm sharing it, would be, I've just taken this one here. I hope you guys are able to see it, public procurement. And let me warn you, if you are to write this essay, you're not supposed to just come to this source and tell us public procurement emerges, blah, blah, blah. You have to read it and internalize it, and then you now build it in your own words so that you have to now make it sound, bring in your own voice, or make it look like it is your own work. So I have this one here. So there is that now importance. You can even go ahead and tell us, according to Newable, which I'll tell you how to cite this one. This site is Newable, and then the work was done in 19th September 2024. So I would say, according to Newable 2024, comma, public procurement or efficient public procurement helps ensuring transparency, promoting sustainability, boosting SME participation, securing the supply chain, complex regulatory environment. No, sorry. And securing the supply chain. So meaning I'm trying now to build on whatever I'm trying to say. But remember, we are writing on effects of public procurement. And effects could be either negative or positive. So if you give me negative effects or give me positive effects, I'll accept, because I don't know what impacts you are trying to give me. So you have to explain to me in your introduction that after you've shown me, you've given me an introduction, you've given me an evidence, and then you are supposed to now show me what exactly the paper will be doing. Therefore, this essay delves into evaluating the various impacts of public procurement on something. So now you need to get into that. Now, after I've gotten what to do to write in my introduction, now how am I supposed to now get points that I'm going to build my, remember we were talking about effects. Sorry, remember we were talking about effects of public procurement. And for you to be a critical writer, you have to cite sources. You have to be evidence-based. So if I want to get articles, books, and various relevant documents that talks about the effects of public procurement, maybe let us add public procurement practices on organizational performance. So now if I want to now get to the point of getting exactly articles that I need to just add the word PDF at the end of my topic here. This is our topic. I've just refined it a little bit. So I just need to add the word PDF at the end of it. So if I look at this one here, you see now I'm just getting articles. Accordingly, the results reveal that organizational performance had significant positive relationship with staff competency and procurement planning. So you need to choose. There is this effects of procurement practices on organizational. This is core. We have assessing the impacts of procurement practices. We have the impact of procurement practices. So now you are supposed to look at these documents that you are being given. So now there is procurement practices positively impact an organization's financial performance. That is an article which was done by Kip Kemoi in 2017. So I'm just supposed to right click on this link here, then I open it in a new window. When I open it in a new window, now when I open it in a new window, it will take me to where the document is. So it is upon me to go to that document. You can open them as many as possible which are relevant. This one here, you can also come to this one here, you can also come to this one here. Those documents that you feel are relevant to whatever you're trying to tackle, you can open them all and then you read them. So once you've read them, then you can be able to build up your work or your essay based on your document. And you can also bring the evidences from whatever you've read. Then from there, you are able to write your work unless somebody has a question up to that point. Because I think up to that point, I'm clear enough and I've given you more than enough for today. Time for questions before I give you tests, because I believe from where we've reached, we need to at least do a test. Anyone with a question? Anyone with a concern, an addition, subtraction? We are very many here. We are 53.